Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Hello, it's me, the Phantasy from Arlington. Tonight we're playing Phantasy Star 4. Blah 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 blah. It'll be a good time, I think. Looking forward to it. We're going back to storming the fortress full of robots, in which there are robots, and we are storming them and destroying them. Last night I accidentally found the boss before I found everything I wanted to. So we popped out, and now we'll go back in and get more experience. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Today, I slept, and basically that's it. Yep. And I still feel pretty blurred. But that's fine, it's fine. It is definitely a day. It's definitely going to take us until next week, by the way, to actually finish out Phantasy Star 4. I'm pretty sure it'll take us till next weekend. It might take 2. It sounds like you have a biased Seth. An influence to data Seth. Who the fuck is Seth Gilliam? Oh, I have never seen any of these. I have never seen any of these. Wow, okay. Huh. Apparently he's actually a Shakespearean actor. Like, as in, has performed for the Commonwealth Shakespeare Company. That's neat. I don't think I have a problem with this particular Seth. I feel largely okay with Seth Green as well. He was in Rat Race, which was funny. To me. As for Seth MacFarlane, dude's trying. I'll give him that. There are a few things I respect about him. Believe it or not. And I don't really know anything about Seth Rogen. I did notice you left out Sephiroth, so... World's most problematic character. Alright, let's switch over here. I'll bring you folks down here. Let's Oh, yeah, no saving that. No saving that. One of the main things I actually like about Seth MacFarlane is he made an actual attempt to get some science fiction back on the air during a time when Paramount was completely neglecting Star Trek. So I'll give him that. And also, he has this really weird musical fixation that comes out in his programming every now and then. Like, he loves to do a big showstopper musical number. And I have a lot of problems just dismissing that. Anyway, here we are. We're going back to... Yeah, we're going back that way. To the Valheim Fort or something like that. I forget what it is. And we're gonna orbital strike a water one. Which does nothing. We going to Valhalla! Yeah, we are going to Valhalla. I'm gonna Val my hella. Okay. 250 experience, totally not worth it. Anyway, we're going back here. Last time I accidentally stumbled upon the boss before I was ready to fight it. This time we shall make no such error. Although we will make several other errors. Like stopping to fight these guys. An obvious mistake. We're headed back to one of the floors to do something. I should really just use normal attacks because, I think I've got the characters all out of order in the macro. Oh well. Anyway. This is the wrong way. We're going this way. I should really just go ahead and use basic attacks. Anyway, hello folks. It is good to be here. It is good to exist. I am good. I am liquidated. And a big-ass jalapeno burger, and that made me happy. I enjoy that. That is something that I take pleasure in. Oh no. Yeah, let's just handle these guys out of the way. Oh, well, we didn't really need candle, did we? Yeah, it's a good food, it's a good night, it's a good everything. Hello, Jade. Jades. Plural. It's an important part of the whole thing. Which way do I go here? I think I go south here. No, I went south last time. I got armor. We're going up and to the, up and to the right. Okay. The life deleters are big. Mostly. That's like all I can think with them. They big. But they do go down in one or two good shots. You know, with some corrosion. From our good friend Seth, who, would never do anything to harm us. I just want to add. Hello, Wind Chaser. How's the Nimbatitude coming? Are you Nim battling? Actually, is Hune any good against these guys? Ow. Okay, goodbye, Chaz. You're dead now. You are measuring a gizmo to see if it will fit in a fancy gizmo case. I would hope so. You would think that would be what a gizmo case is for. Or I would think that. Alright, I'm just gonna pop a Trimate. There we go. I've often wondered, like, what is a Trimate as such? Is it a potion? A strong medicine that recovers hit points. I always kind of imagine it as something potion-like. It's a fitted case, and this is larger than most... Okay. Well, that makes sense. Good luck with your gizmo. I hope you don't have to, like, shave anything off the case to fit. Right, now we have to go up and around. Last time we went up and around to the left, and that was the quote-unquote correct way to go, because it took us directly to the, thing in, to the boss. This time, we should go up and around to the right, and it'll take me where I need to go. Primate sounds like a person triple winning a chess game. Also, that didn't work at all. Oh dang. Gizmo Duck having a case for his gizmo. Didn't his suit come in a suitcase? Like, I'm pretty sure it did. Like, it transformed out of a suitcase, like Iron Man. Iron Man is just a less cool Gizmo Duck, you know? Alright, let's heal everybody up. It's amazing how many times Disney tried the, hey, this hero is kind of a dork. Haha. Don't you like watching him fail? And people were just like, no, he's cool. He's the best. Like, it happened with Gizmo Duck, it happened with Darkwing Duck. I don't think it happened to the Mighty Ducks. But I know there were other characters. Oh man, we gotta reverse the polarity of the conveyor belt flow. That's my fault, I didn't think about that. Kinda forget how we do that. Never actually heard of Gizmo Duck. I think it was before your time, unfortunately. But have you heard of Darkwing Duck? Alright, let's ride on down. Can we just leave? No. That's interesting, then. It's interesting to me that, you'd know one but not the other. It's, like, not in a knowledge sort of what... It's interesting to me in a way that's, like... What random cultural knowledge just kind of bleeds across generations? Oh yeah, Duckman, Man, Duckman is obscure even to me, and I was there for it. I never understood Duckman. heal up. Lasky Supo. That's fascinating. Rudra no Hiho to Phantasy Star. I don't really understand what the comparison is there. He is a duck. Oh, it's the way you face in combat. Okay. He is a duck and a man. What is there to understand? Well, I don't really understand his ethos. I don't understand what makes him work functionally. Alright, I forgot it was the 90s. You're right. Misogyny was probably what made that show run. Mostly that reminds me of a very young Squirrel Mog going like, oh hey, it's a new cartoon featuring a bunch of mice. I like cartoons, I'll watch that. And spending, you know, an absolutely baffled hour or so staring at the premiere of Capital Critters. Which was a very 90s political satire. And I just did not understand a goddamn bit of that show. Alright, I think we have to go all the way around, then. Biker Mice from Mars. Now, there was this trend in the 90s for, like, cartoon characters with attitude, like Sewer Sharks, and Biker Mice from Mars, and, Mummies Alive. And, you know, all those cool, rude characters like Rude Dog and the Dweebs that would surely appeal to kids. And I wanted to watch characters be nice to each other. Now, Wild West Cowboys from Moo Mesa is not an example of what I'm talking about. Because the Wild West Cowboys from Moo Mesa were actually, like, nice to people. That was like Cheers with politician puppets from the left. Okay, nope, that one's... That's the beef street. You go to hell. I have no idea. No, Spinning Image was a parody news program, if I recall, wasn't it? I would like to not be fighting these. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen immediately. I knew that thing was gonna kill somebody in the party. Welp. Yeah, mostly I just didn't like characters who were all edgy and whatnot as a kid. I kind of grew up more into it, but... My parents were always like, look, he's got a motorcycle, isn't that cool? And I was like, I want to watch the Care Bears. Which, of course, led to them believing that I was hugely gay and I would never make it in polite society. Which they were both right about that, but it's not, like, connected. When you hear about Biker Mice from Mars, it's also a game. You know, that's something that I didn't make a connection on until I was much younger. Much younger. Until I was much older. And then I became younger again, and then I got older again. Whatever. What's this? Are these more of your spare parts, Ren? It appears. I don't believe it! Is this a Positron bolt unit? Huh? This is a powerful weapon developed for attacking space fortresses. A 10-second burst could even destroy Zelen. Wow. Imagine the power of this unit, and yet it's so small. Yes, under normal circumstances, I would prefer to avoid using such a weapon. But unfortunately in this situation, I have no choice. I shall install it. Ren? Device installation complete. Positron bolt now ready for use. Yeah, I love the Positron bolt cannon. And in a way, yes, we have found Ren's genitals. He can now deliver a 10-second burst of space station annihilating doom directly out of his woohoo. Unfortunately, we only have one shot with it, so I don't want to try it out right now. What will you do with the other 8 seconds? That's to eat the pizza. Straight up stole that joke from Red Dwarf, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go fight the boss here. The most useless yet also overpowered combination attack. Yes, it's a combination attack that you can do if you just want to flex. What is this system? Welcome, people of Algol. I am Daughter. One of the big bads of Phantasy Star 2 was the Mother Brain computer. This is the Daughter Brain. As the protector of Algol, I am responsible for administering law and ensuring order. Daughter, a daughter of... It can't be. Seed said that plan was abandoned. My data confirms that also. There must be an error in my data. Okay, hey you, Daughter? Are you the one that sent the androids to Zima and the plate system? Yes. If you say you're the protector of Algol, why would you destroy the environmental control system? I'm only trying to purge those AIs not under my control. My #1 objective is peace and prosperity for all of Algol. Any AI that does not obey my orders is an enemy of Algol. Therefore, it is my mission to destroy them. Daughter, did you know your network is not connected to external systems? So, even if you send an order, it won't reach the other systems? That is not true. I was designed to take control of all remaining systems of Mother Brain. All AI systems in Algol are under my control. Daughter, there is a fundamental error in your self-awareness. Because the environmental deterioration caused by the system crash was greater than initially expected, the effects of the destruction of Parma were calculated prior to the completion of the Daughter project. The project was then abandoned at the prototype manufacturing stage. You are but a test machine. I'm a prototype? Subsequently, a network whose sole object was to restart and stabilize Algol's environmental control system was constructed on the artificial satellite Zolan. I, Ren, am the AI in charge of managing the entire system. I understand, Ren. Daughter? Ren, you are creating the disorder in my system, aren't you? Daughter? I shall use all my power to exterminate anything that interferes with my programs. So here's some Dominator bots. We're gonna use the Positron Bolt because I think it's funny. Yeah, these are not exactly, like, the toughest creatures in the land. I think they are a little tougher than, some of the previous ones, though. Thank you. There we go. Ren. Daughter, I am going to shut you down. Why are you doing this? Algo will never regain its former prosperity without me. Actually, there is a possibility all will be ruined. Daughter, I was only given the minimum environmental control ability, yet humans have continued to live for over 1,000 years. Do not do this. Do not do something that might be irrevocable. Our civilization has indeed fallen into decay, but that is exactly why humans have regained their vitality. Yeah, you know, if things are too good, humanity sucks. This is a universal truth everyone agrees on. Things can never be good. They have worked together to overcome all these difficult problems. Ren, stop! So what she's calling him here is Ren, which is his Japanese name, because he is the 4th Ren. Yeah. Daughter, there is no need for excessive interference. Technicians at that time planned to reopen the project after the environment was stabilized. They must have had an independent AI at the Nervous Terminal, keeping things under control here. Both Demi and I were negligent. We ignored this ancient facility because it was unrelated to our official tasks. All efforts were put into starting Zolan. Daughter was forgotten. When we shut down Nervous, a signal must have been sent, and Daughter woke. Welp. Whoops. Yeah, everybody's over there singing Daisy. It's nice, it's fine. We only killed her a little bit. Anyway, let's get out of here. Yeah, I really can't stasis ball Ren. He's unstasable. Yeah. No regularities. Nope. She's just gone. Okay, let's get out of here. The real prize in here was the positron cannon. Actually, do we go to Waieto right now? I don't know if we do. We go back to Zima, I think. It's something different to do. And there is the house back here. Oh, you've beaten the controller of those machines! It must be true, we don't see those machines anymore. Good for us. Good job, there's no doubt of your skills. You'll find your compensation at the guild. Cool. Now we can go back. We are actually getting final equipment. Yeah. I do feel like we're not going to finish it tonight. We've still got, I think, 3 dungeons to go, at least. But we are getting there. Let's go get paid. There is one more Hunters Guild mission, and I'm probably just gonna ignore it because it's kind of a nothing burger. Phantasy Star's City Builder. Look up the Infocom game Suspended. Good job. Congratulations on driving away those machines. The commission fee of 80,000 Masada has just arrived. Here it is. Okay. The things we do seem to have consequences all over the place. We need to watch what we do, don't we, Chaz? Something you can knock out in 2 seconds. A guild mission where you... Yeah. It's a very short little mission, but I don't see much of a need to get it. Well, alright, let's do it. I don't remember where to go for it, but... Let's go ahead and just knock out the last mission. What the hell? Ooh, thank you. Anyway, they're the dying boy. There's a request from Mr. Culvers of Tornico via letter transmission. My son has fallen ill. I'd like to discuss a certain plan I have to deal with this matter. I will go into more detail after we meet. The fee offered is 10,000. But we need to cross the ocean for this job. Alright, let's go to Tornico. House farthest in the back. Torrinco, excuse me. Grand Torrinco. House furthest in the back. All the way back. As far as you can go, I think this is it. Top tier housing. Are you the hunters from the guild? My name is Culvers. My son's become ill, but actually the doctor said he has been cured. My son is convinced he's going to die, but he can't be cured. It's one of those so-called psychological illnesses. Back in the days when there weren't many monsters, we used to take family trips to Termi. If we could only take him now, but that's not possible. If we show him something that's connected to Termi, it might get his strength back. Could you go and buy something from the gift shop at Termi? Dude, can't you use, like, eBay for this? Anyway, let's buy him a sword. Do they have eBay in Motavia? I mean, I guess not. They kind of do work on a trade economy. You trade Masada for things. Anyway, walk, 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 walk. Look, if you don't have the money, you have to do the time. Wow, look at this! It's the Alice sword, that heroine we saw at Termi. Ready? Now watch. Yeah! 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 Oh! This sword is filled with the strength and courage of the heroine Alice. Here, it's for you. Now you get better. Oh yes. Thank you. I feel like I'm getting better already. It's a shame this didn't work on Alice. Oh, it's a miracle! My son has recovered! It's all thanks to you. You are the second hero. Thank you so much. I'll remit your fee to the guild. Books about growing crops. Anyway, we got triumphant music. Who doesn't like triumphant music? With the sick kid saved, we have pretty much finished out the entire Hunters Guild. Make-A-Wish Foundation. What is depression if not the black energy wave? Good job. The commission fee is 10,000 Masada. Here it is. Please come again, blah blah blah. It's amazing even a toy sword like that could save a life. That was a genuine heroine sword, that is, for that boy. Really? You don't think that, huh? Alright, so let's go back and, let's actually go solve problems with Seth. Hydrofoil. On. Wait a minute. Before we do that, let's go sell our shit. Because we've got build up in the inventory again. We gotta go sell stuff. Hello, I'm selling things to you. Including this elastic armor. Elastic gear. No, not that moon dew. No, not the moon dew. Please let me move the cursor, thank you. And this plasma launcher. I will hold on to the silver tusk, because it does seem like it'll be useful later. We never need to use them again, but they exist, it's true. We will never need to drive the Land Rover, we'll never need to ride around in a little ice car. Like we're playing Blaze Blue. But we can go wow. I don't know what cars sound like. Alright, so we need that cave that we went to, and it's somewhere. In the ocean. I don't need to fight everything, I just need to find a cave. Find the village, okay, find the village, then we can go place and do that. Oh, I have the hiccups now. That's great! This is a great time to have the hiccups. Damn. Right, it's right here. Yum. So, us and Seth are gonna get through this cave full of flame newts and other monsters. Nothing. How effective is Death Spell? That's a very good question. That does not need answering at this time. An escape pipe! Yay! Obviously we couldn't have used it on the robot. Well, we could have, but it wouldn't have worked. Alright, Death Spell. Deleted. what Death Spell does. It kills things. To death. Fatally. Now I wonder, like, illusion... Was it Eliminate? That... Is Eliminate any more useful than Death Spell? Yeah. Oh, never mind. We're good. Thanks, Rune. Buddy. Eliminate is instant death. Explode is instant death, or Rune can squish them for instant death. I mean, well, not instant death, but it's pretty deadly. Also, I think Mind Blast is, Paralyze. Oh, it's not guaranteed. Okay. Clearly doesn't work on the Flame Newt. It's just occurred to me why. Rune is yellow because he just got poisoned. No. Ooh, remember when these were bosses? Ow, my cells! Or possibly, ow, your cells! Soul do. Cool. So I have to say, while he is my favorite party member, Seth doesn't really have that many interactions with other characters. Like, you may have noticed he hasn't really spoken up during the guild missions. He's cool and all, but, you know, he's quiet. I know, looks like Jubilee. That's fair. We'll just go ahead and blast at him. Can we death spell this guy? Yeah? Best party member. A trimate! I thought I was going the right way. Where the fuck am I? Let's try down here. Try, mate, before you die, mate. Little helpful hint from the Australian, consulate. I don't know. Oh, paralyzed. That's great. It's not good. It's great, but it's not good. Seth getting some levels. Good. We'll want him high level for when he has to fight the boss. He's got to solo the thing. good. Now you work with good. Wow. Good. Anyway, hello, Saria. I am, wandering around a cave looking for the exit. The primary thing I do in video games, it really feels like. Well, I think we can just blast these guys down. Like, they are not requiring a lot of effort. Choo! Alright, we managed to find our way back to the entrance. Let's pop back over and use the inn to heal. Love going in a big circle. Absolute favorite thing to do in my life. Going in a big circle. Feels great. Let's see. Do I remember anything about how to get... Well, I know it's not in the top corners. Excuse me, please. Thank you. Anyway, I know it's not in the top corners, so let's try towards the middle. Junior Ooze! That Ooze had a child! Let's kill it. Fortunately, we're just blasting them. We're just blasting them down. This is not a particularly challenging sequence of events. Yeah, that's just going in a big circle. That's us. If anybody knows any little songs to sing to keep themselves entertained, you can feel free to... Wait, is it straight up the middle? I don't think we took those stairs. Let's take those stairs. Oh my, you guys are so strong! You must have felled many a monster by now. Huh? Well, not really. I'm embarrassed. Seth thinks we're cool. I'm glad Seth thinks we're cool. Impressing him is important. If you don't impress him well enough, you don't get the romance ending. Yes. You're poisoned. I knew we were gonna get poisoned again. There we go, now what? Anti-venom? I see a box. It would be nice to have the box. And yet, we cannot reach the box. A light put Chaz to sleep. I need a nightlight too. Actually, I don't think I've turned... Cure paralysis, really? I don't think I've turned off the light in our apartment since we moved in. What's this? Moondew. That'll take. pretty much just leave the light on full time. I have the healthy complexion of a cave frog. And not one of these guys either. I realize how that sounds. How are we doing? We're in the 40s-ish. Except for Seth, but he'll catch up. Seth's level's kind of slow. He has, like, Magikarp level patterns. I'm Tom Baudet. I'm Tom Bidet. And I'll squirt water up your butt. Let's just take these guys out and be done with it. I think we can get away with a Giwat. Will I leave the... Yeah, I will. Don't worry about it. The light is on. The light is green and the track is clean. There we go. Rika gets a level. Yay. Well, not really yay. If Rika levels too high, then, we destroy the universe. But... You see, something about Rika is kind of tied to, like, the game logic or something. If you level her up too high, she starts causing crashes, I think it is. But that's like, you know, if you hit max level with her, so... It's probably not gonna be a problem. Probably not. It's everyone, she just hits it first. Oh, okay. Auntie... Drop a little heal on Chaz. Alright. I know something happens, and it's like fucking sketch glitch territory. Like actual ROM corruption sort of thing. Okay. You can explain when you're not dishes. Your dishes? Get in the dishwasher. Become clean. I like ROM corruption when I'm not trying to play it. Like, if I were gonna try to beat the game with that party, I'd be really upset. Like, you invest, I don't know, 48 solid hours of grinding into your characters. You hit level 99, and your reward is that your game doesn't work anymore. It's not fun. Can we just death spell this guy, please? There we go. I'm actually not seeing anything up here. Be fun if that was the goal, like hang a kill screen on an arcade machine. That's true, yeah. Like, you never really get catastrophic ending failures like like that anymore. How easy it would be to patch. I do wonder if anybody's fan patched it. Like, I don't really keep up with that kind of thing. I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has. We keep getting set on fire, and I'm not in favor of it. I'm against it. I don't like being on fire. I like other people being on fire. I do like how often Rika is proccing that instant death, though. Also, proc is... I know it's a term from, like, MMO stuff, but... I've never understood exactly what a proc is. I know it's when an effect goes off from your weapon, or, you know, you cause something to happen. I just don't know if it's a programming term. But that was splendid! I would love to have that kind of strength. This is the result of many hours of training. You can become strong too if you put effort into it. Training! Interesting! When did you ever do any training, Chaz? Shh! Chaz does 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and runs 2 miles every day. There's a procedure that runs... Okay, procedure. We finally made it to the temple. This is all thanks to you. There may be monsters still. Please let me come with you a little while longer. Oh, alright. Stuff about function pointers. That... Ah, good, we can save. Programmed random occur... I don't believe that. That's too fucking neat and clean. Like, no, somebody invented that after the fact. They had to have. Arrow Prism is procured. We did it! It's the Arrow Prism! But how are they going to show us the way to Rycross? Gee, I don't know. You're sure a big help. Whoa, it's blindingly bright! Oh, how observant. Hold the Arrow Prism up to the sky. Point your remote at the sky! What's going on? How beautiful! Rycross is at the end of the light. But that's beyond the skies. I will calculate the direction immediately. Ah! Seth, what's wrong? Do not look into laser with remaining eyes, Seth. Wait, Ramirez! Ramirez! Seth! Ah! Ah! Seth? So, who knew? Seth was Dark Force the whole time. It's a huge surprise. It's not Seth! You're not Sylvia! You're one of the Kung Fu creatures on the rampage! 3! That figure couldn't be. Dark Force! It can't be. Does this mean Dark Force has been masquerading as a human? That evil-minded monster! Can Dark Force also evolve? See, yeah, like, Dark Force has never done this kind of masquerading as a person thing before. Of course, it's one of their favorite tricks in Phantasy Star Online 2. Whether it evolves or not, here it comes. We have no choice, let's go. Isn't that cool looking? Let's shoot it with positrons. It masqueraded as the treasure chest. I actually don't remember that. Alright, Rika fell asleep. This could be worse. Ow, we got corrosioned. Don't like that. It just fucking Shinryu's out of a chest in the final dungeon and the game ends. Yeah, I'll hide. Oh, I'm glad I healed him. Yeah, maybe you should go ahead and heal yourself again, Chaz. No. Crosscut. FS. Hey, we did 666 holy damage! That's great! Alright, big heal. NASCAR. Ow. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online Dark Force is extremely, like, you can trust me, bro. We're just pumping out the crosscuts. Okay, that's bad. Rune has decided to sleep in. No help at all from you, Rune. Oh, don't like that. It's fine, we have enough for a few more Nathars. Please stop spamming corrosion. go ahead and get a primate on Chaz. Please stop spamming corrosion. Oh, good. This is becoming a sticky situation. Chaz, we've got to hurry to Rykaros. Huh? I bet the followers of the Darkness are already aware of the way to Rykaros through Dark Force. They're probably on their way there even as we speak. You mean they were spying on us? Rykaros. The only thing certain is the direction in which it is located. But no doubt there's something there they can't afford to let us have. You were like, why don't you remember Seth when you picked him up? And I looked it up and it's like, oh. I genuinely love Seth. Like, he's the most fawning, doofy-looking dude. He's like 40-something years old looking, because, you know, you can't have an old person in an RPG. He knows corrosion and death spell and, like, shadow kill and... You know what I should have done? I should have stole his clothes. I should have stripped his ass naked. But I forgot to do that, so... We better get that something. We'll have to hurry, otherwise they'll beat us to it. I have the direction of Rykaros stored in memory, but... the light is now extending far beyond the sky. We'll just have to head toward the Landale. Alright, let's return to the spaceport. We gotta hurry. Let's get out of here. We will Ryuka back to Kaderi. Shore up. Right, Cross, lead the destination. And off we go! Anyway, I wasn't lying about Seth being, like, one of my favorite characters in this. I genuinely love his goofy bullshit. Are we going in the right direction? We are on course. Is it an island like the Air Castle, or is it an artificial satellite like Velen or Curran? If we keep to this course, we will leave the Algol solar system. We have no choice but to keep going. Whoa, this is astounding! Hey, it's the Aeroprism again! You scared me. What happened? Chaz, look. It's a planet. A planet has suddenly appeared. That can't be. There's no indication on the radar. It's not Motavia, it's not Daedalus, and of course it's not Parma. There is no such planet in my database. This must be Rycross. Let's land on this rock. Welcome, Protectors. Welcome. What was that? There's a voice reverberating in my head. I am Lerouf of Rycross. I remain in this land to pass on the secrets of the genesis of Algol. Just as I thought, this is Rycross. Yes, it is. This is Rycross, the fourth planet in the Algol solar system, which we have never indicated exists before in the entire series, but hey, it's cool. The hidden planet. Love the idea that Dark Force can play Seth, like Seth is his D&D character. It does raise some questions, like, was Seth ever a real guy? Like, Did he exist before and he was possessed by Dark Force and he didn't know? Or is it really just Dark Force acting as a guy? Did Han know Seth? Who knows? What? The fourth planet? There are only supposed to be 3 planets in the Uggle solar system. Moteva, Parma, and Desolus. Rycross is a planet that has been protected by a powerful and invisible barrier. No normal being is able to see or even sense it. I didn't know such a planet existed. Moreover, the planet's orbit is highly elliptical. It only gets close to Algol once every 1,000 years. So it's an orbit like that of a comet. The arrow prism shows the way when Rycross returns. So this is what they mean by return. And that's why it was hidden until now. Le Roof! We came all the way here because we wanted to find out what we can about the profound darkness. What is the profound darkness? Why is it causing disasters in Algol? And exactly where is it now? We were told all answers would be found here. Now tell all. You courageous protectors who came all the way to Rycross, I have much to tell you. But first you must perform a task. There are 2 towers in Rycross called the Courage Tower and the Strength Tower. Go meet the guardians of those 2 towers. When you return, I will truly recognize you as protectors, and will then tell you all you seek to know. Protectors? Are you testing us? Yes, I am! You goddamn idiots! What did you think the Tower of Strength and Tower of Courage were about? It's a test! Get out there, you fuckers! But please understand, this is absolutely necessary. I guess we'll have to do it. Come on, guys, let's go. Please hurry. Already the hand of the darkness stirs toward this planet. Beloved ones, I await your return. Well, you're getting touchy. You're getting touchy out of nowhere. Don't call me that. Anyway, we can heal up from the weirdly flirtatious crystal being. So what's in here? Anything? Oh, box. Trimate! Telepipe. Guard sword. It's the sword of the Guardians. It's good. Guard shield. I don't care. Can Rune use it? No. Then who cares? I mean, I guess we could hope that Ruka could proc, like, instant death and just give her a shield, but... So somewhere on this planet are 2 towers. Like this one. Courage Tower. Let's save first. I don't have that much courage. Why proc instant death when I can proc 2 instant death? You're right. This is it. This is the formation I wanted. Left and right, working in harmony until I kill them. Meow. Stardew! Cool. Good. Alright, the Tower of Courage. How bad can it be? Not that bad. Yeah, I'm not really impressed. Chaz gets a level. Let's pick a path and go, I guess. Oh no, Crimson Heads. And they got tongues. Crimson tongues. Criminal heads. Do you think these guys are illegal? Ow. I think that's illegal. Or it should be. Stardew sounds like my backpack is full. Let's dump the escapade. Alright, we've got Moondews, a mysterious yellow perfume, Stardews, a mysterious blue perfume, and Saldews, a mysterious red perfume. I'm glad we know exactly what those do. I have to write down what they do. I've got to, like, open my notepad and write down what they do at some point. I know you all have told me a dozen times, and I'm very grateful that you keep doing that. Alright, I'm copying it down. Hold on. It goes right under all of this stuff about, Moondew, partial revive, Saldew, revive, Stardew, big heal. Okay. Mountain Dew, recover energy. I don't know if I've ever recovered energy thanks to a Mountain Dew. Okay, we've got two. Ow. Haha. I'm glad that I'm not younger, because I would have spent a lot of time grinding here, trying to get, some kind of sword from the Blood Sabers. Alright, let's head up and down and all around. There are stairs everywhere. When you chug 2 energy drinks and take a nap, but yes, it is the Death Bear. I like the Death Bear. Wow. I love the instant death noise. It sounds so fun. It's this bassy growl. You did try to death spell me, you son of a bitch. You get out of my face. I'm gonna beat you with a sword. Your favorite energy drinks are loaded with B-complex vitamins. Really, I find them quite simple. They don't seem that complex. Oh. Okay. Let's just have a little, no, game cannot be saved here. That's fine. There's nothing to fear from the hand of the darkness. Oh, so you are the people sent here by Le Roof. Go ahead, try and defeat me. Prove you've got the qualifications to be protectors. Salutes. Is this French? 2. 1. Oh, wow, that hurt. Okay. It's fine. Well, there goes Ren. That's okay. Okay, Nafoy is not useful here. Can we handle him back? Yes. Saluz is Gaelic for in the morning. Having a wonderful time. Okay, Zan doesn't work either. I'm seeing that, like, physical or force type attacks don't really do much on him. So, I think what we need is to go back to Nuz. Was it Nazan or was it Nathu? And, Candle worked. And let's repair kit again. This time we'll use recover. Barrier. Pop off a heal. Alright, gravity doesn't do much. At some point, he's gonna get to cast Positronic Bolt. Like, I'm positive of it. There we go. Ouch. I'm Positronic of it, yes. Alright, Stardew is what I need. That's not gonna do anything. I forgot that doesn't do anything. I'm not really sure if we're, you know, getting anywhere with this. Illusion? Ouch. Like, I'm not sure if we're getting anywhere here. Obviously I should have courage, but... You know, believe it or not, I had noticed that. Ah, well. Well, I'm doing my best to keep myself alive, so, maybe Ray Blade will work? How many of those Stardews do I have? I've got more. I've got enough. Oh, okay. We won! You've done well. Go, take these objects, which are the proof you've met and passed me. Cool. A Reka ring and an Alga ring. Are these like... What is this? Ah! It's a hat. Okay. Huh. Nothing is known about this item. That's interesting. This ring doesn't go on anybody. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, right. Let's just hoof it back over the... Oh. Oh. This didn't occur to me. Let's maybe pop off a Trimate or two. I'm just saying, you know, maybe that's a good idea, actually. It cannot be equipped on anybody at all. Wow. Wow. Anyway, I'm trying to head back to, our landing point, yes. Because this will restore us. So that's a relief. Alright, where's that other tower? I do not remember. Not up here. Is that it? Oh, you're nasty looking. Okay. Ow. Ow. Don't pinch me. They're very evasive. And they're not dying. Unfortunately, I don't think... no, they will actually kill one of us. Ren recovered. Yeah, Ren gets back up. You knock him down and he gets up again, because you're never going to keep him down. Here's Strength Tower. It's for the strong. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough. Maybe I'm strong enough. I'm probably good. Yeah, this is fine. We are really raking in the XP, though. That's nice. Ah, box. Hello. Mundu. I need that. Yeah, sandworms are... Whoops, uh-oh. Well, this is fine. I use the, one of the bigger macros, but I guess we can sustain it. Like, it's fine that we use some burst rockets on these mooks. Geese are maybe less fine, but meh. One cast of Geesar is probably not going to fuck us over at the end. So I'm just gonna go up and down random stairs. There's probably some good equipment in here that I'll miss. Oh my god, they bounded them together! They stuck them together! Goodbye, you're fucking dead, asshole. Oh, okay. Guard rod. You know, if I wanted to give Rune a rod so he could hit people. I mean, I guess I could do that, but if Rune is like beating people to death with a stick, keep it. Let me guess, it does something cool if I use it in battle. Yeah, it's something. It's not much, but it's something. Like, I could just sit here and have him wave it around all day. Doesn't have to be Rune. Unsure. Let's do science to it. A guard claw. That's a slight boost in attack power. Probably good for, you know, fighting bosses. We gotta go back down. Let's do science to it. Ren, hold this stick aloft and say, by the power of Greyskull. No, it's fine. Like, we can use it. Anybody can pull out a stick. Can you imagine all the things you could do with a stick? You could hit people with it. And they could die. You can hit your party with it and they can live. Those are the only two options. There's nothing else you can do with a stick. Son of a bitch. Alright. Thinking a bit, and it occurs to me that if you were going to do a single-player retro-style Phantasy Star set, you know, a new single-player Phantasy Star for like modern consoles and all, you'd have to really lean into like every cliche of 90s OAVs. You'd have to have like dudes with huge pauldrons. You'd have to have, like, cool combat androids. You'd have to have, like, all of that stuff. And you'd have to lean into it as hard as you possibly could. Oh, now this is a conundrum. I think it may be for the best. You would need someone, you know, basically most dangerous, yeah. You'd have to do it completely unironically, too. Like, you'd have to really have faith and believe in, like, white-haired wizards hanging out with space swordsmen. And, you know, I'm not sure if you should. Realize I more or less started Outlaw Star. Yeah, I know. But I'm not sure if you actually should make a new Phantasy Star. A new single-player Phantasy Star in this day and age. Like, I think if you're gonna expend that kind of effort and whatnot, you should just go ahead and do something new. Because the odds are good that if you try to lean into all of that stuff and make a new Phantasy Star that's, you know, cool and 90s, what you're gonna end up with is Level 5's Rogue Galaxy. And that's no good. One of 5 people who saw the end game of Rogue Galaxy. I did not see the middle game of Rogue Galaxy. I played it for several hours. And I think I managed to, like, soft-lock myself by misdeveloping one of my weapons or something. I don't know. It was... I did not do well at that game. Maybe it should be on the list. I don't know. Provisionally. You beat Rogue Gal- wow. That's impressive. Am I ready for 200 plus hour? Yes, I am. I love all games, even if they're super long. Alright, the Courage Tower and the Strength Tower. We won't be able to hear what LaRouf has to say unless we meet the guards of these two towers. He said it was some kind of ritual. I wonder what that means. Alright, let's... Ah, you finally come. They come and they come, but they're all siffies. I've been getting kind of bored. If you have passed LaRouf's scrutiny, try and take me if you can. Alright, let's... I don't know. Try the old crosscut FS routine. Grand Cross does 1. That's not worth using. Can we hit him with Positrons? Actually, do we have to hit him with physicals, or... I'm not actually sure here. If no one can see this planet, how are they getting challengers? The evil Dark Ones have been showing up. Because we accidentally led them directly to this planet by befriending Seth. Yeah, there's not much for you to do, so why don't you just stand there and you wave your little stick around. And it'll kind of help. Oh, is that what he was doing? Shit, I didn't realize that at all. Oh, no, I don't think that's what he's doing. Do I have any more Stardews? I do. I do have a lot of Stardews. Okay. Well, you know, Rika should probably cast, like, Saner. Boost everybody's dodge a little bit. Really got it out for Ren. Which means that I really don't have to be spamming the guard rod, but I don't know what else to do with him, honestly. Why did the arrow prism need to be an item? Why did the chicken cross the road? There we go. That was much easier than the other one. You're better than I thought. That's comforting. Go ahead and take these objects. They're the proof you need. A motor ring. An item pack is full. Why do we need so many fucking rings? Can I discard the ice? This item may become necessary. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that. Ascarico. Suave. Right, Palma ring. Dezo ring. Mota ring. By our rings combined, we are Captain Planets. Can we just, like, teleport back? Yeah. Ah, Protectors, you've carried out your mission well. You have proven yourselves, and I can enlighten you of the secret of Algoth's genesis. Many billions of years ago, a spiritual life form split into two lesser beings who eventually began to fight. After a long and terrible battle, there was finally a victor. The winner banished the enemy spiritual life form to another dimension. Another dimension. We call the victorious side the Great Light, and the defeated one the Profound Darkness. I see. Light and darkness. The Great Light feared the resurrection of the Profound Darkness and placed a seal over the dimensional portal. A seal? That's right. A gigantic seal of 3 planets on one fixed star. That can't be. Yes, it is. The Algol solar system. The Great Light also distributed Protectors of the Seal between 3 tribes. The Parmenians, Motavians, and Desalesians. But there are fluctuations in the strength of the seal. Once every 1,000 years, its power would weaken drastically. As a warning of this phenomenon, the Great Light created Rycross, which returns to Algol once every 1,000 years, and myself, Leyruf. But what use is an invisible planet as a warning? The Great Light knew that throughout the generations, the Protectors would forget their mission, so Rycross was designed to break its silence when the seal's final moment came. To remind the Protectors of the mission they were born to do. The seal's final moment? What do you mean by final moment? Throughout time, the Profound Darkness has seethed with animosity and the need for revenge. Him mad? And once every 1,000 years, when the strength of the seal weakens, the most intense part of the Profound Darkness's hate-filled spirit is able to break through the portal and come to Algol in physical form. Judging by the sights in the background, I think I can see what his hate boner is. So that's what Dark Force was. Every time a courageous person would defeat Dark Force and bring about a brief period of peace by expelling it. But the profound darkness is patient, and finally it destroyed the planet of Parma in battle. That means part of the seal is gone. That's right, and now 1,000 years later, the profound darkness is trying to break completely free at last. The seal's final moment. Are you saying it's happening now? Maybe. Look, I don't know. What do you want from me? Maybe. I said maybe. The darkness will once again wield its frightening power and completely break the seal, or what? Someone will conquer the darkness and render the seal meaningless. Someone like us. Protectors, listen carefully. If the darkness escapes the seal, that is, the Algol solar system will certainly be destroyed. The only way to prevent this is to go to the darkness, enter its dimension, and destroy it. As long as you have those rings of the stars, you should be able to withstand the largest part of the power of the darkness. So the time has come. Obey the will of the Great Light and attack the profound darkness. This is the very mission you as protectors have been born to. Who do you think we are? Chaz has never looked more like a girl than this moment. I'm just saying. Chaz? I've been listening patiently, and you keep talking about this mission. I'm not gonna fight for no mission. And anyway, where's this Great Light now? What's it doing? The Great Light is no longer present in this galaxy. It has gone far away. You're telling me he hands down missions and he goes off somewhere. Give me a break. Missions, protectors, who the heck cares? It has nothing to do with us. No way am I gonna fight for someone like that. I'm gonna live by my own will. Chaz, you're trying to look cool when all I can think is how big your butt is. Chaz! There is no one single truth, Chaz. Chaz Ashley, you have set foot on Rykros. You must hurry. Whatever path you choose. Chaz, what are we to do? Rune? What is it, Chaz? To tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on. They keep popping text boxes up and I keep mashing through them. Are we fighting monsters yet? Oh, great. When Alice died, you explained things to me. And Rika tried to lift my spirits. But in truth, I really didn't understand. I could only see the person who taught me everything had died. I would have sacrificed anything, even my life, for the peaceful repose of Alice's soul. But gradually I found out that there are people who depend on me to fight. That's all fine, isn't it, Chaz? But I can't have the fate of all Algol rest on my shoulders. Moreover, this fighting is a mission handed down from the Great Light. If we have to dance to its tune, we're no different than Zio. I can't blame you for thinking that way, but I think it took, I think it took a couple more Final Fantasies for them to arrive at this, conclusion. No, Final Fantasy III did come out, a little before this, so... Even so, I am always amused when it's well, the great powers of good are just using you as pawns, too. Chaz, there's someone I want you to meet. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. The answer lies there. Okay, sure. The Esper Mansion back on Desolus. 13 is the first... No, that can't be right. I really feel like Final Fantasy III did that, too. Like you had the Warriors of Darkness and all. Oh well. Anyway, let's pop out to the Esper Mansion. So you're a friend of Kira. Please come in. This is the Hall of Worship. But with the numerous crises of late, it's become quite unused. Yeah, the people saving the world are assholes, and you've been fated for your life to suck forever after. Yeah, alright. I can kind of see that. Somewhere around here is stairs. Largely 13 and 15. I mean, it's all, there was a big whole expansion pack or so for Final Fantasy XIV that also covered that material. I think Yoshida likes it a lot. I know he wasn't involved with 13, but... And then there was Type O, so, sorry, Type 0. Chaz, the Sacred Sword Alcidion awaits you. The Sacred Sword Alcidion? Honestly, I want it to be like an LCD light-up sword, but I know it's not. It's probably the one and only weapon that has the power to destroy the profound darkness. Go, Chaz, alone. Go and meet with Alcidion. Meet Alcidion? That's right, and at that time, you should find the answer you're looking for. Chaz, pull yourself together. Human beings are so complicated. Here, let me heal you, then get going. You can do that? How come you haven't been? Asshole. Anyway, welcome to the Sylveon Sword Cave. Where Chaz fights phantoms. The Phantom Menace, if you would. He goes into a cave and he fights the phantoms of his past. And, you know, it's like that. Ow. It's like Star Wars, okay? Okay, nothing here. Yeah, we should probably heal soon. But this is Chaz's time. Actually, I think we've just got a Trimate laying around, so... Nom 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 nom. Meet Alcidion. I wonder what that means. God damn it, Chaz. Okay. So this is the Sacred Sword Alcidion. I think this is the sword from the box art of Phantasy Star 1. What? I hear a voice from somewhere. Ah, you've made it, Chaz Ashley. This is the place where the spirits of those who fought to protect Algol return to. Alcidion is the sword sheltered by those spirits. Now, Chaz, you must take Alcidion in your hands. Hey! The Phantasy Star 1 party. Wow! The Phantasy Star 2 party. You notice they're a little, low detail, but... Assorted miscellaneous characters, including Alice. So you are Chaz, whom Rune selected. You are able to understand? Ah! Chaz, I entrust to you the care of Alcidion. All of our thoughts are stored within that sword. We will all be with you, Chaz, always, so... Don't worry, leave it to me. Yeah, that's why I said, like, the box art sword. I knew it. Alcidion promised it would give you power. There was no mistake in my judgment. Yeah, it's cool. I went through sword puberty, and now I'm ready to fight. Rune! Chaz, let's go save Algol. Right. We're doing it for all life in Algol, and to create a future that is truly free of terror. A future unbound at last from the evil of the past. For that I will fight. Chaz! Let's conquer, Chaz, for Algol. We have an emergency. Demi informs us that disaster has erupted on Motavia. It's fine. I'm about to save and quit once this cutscene's over. Chaz? Alright, let's hurry to Motavia. Telepathy ball. Huh. I've inherited it now. That's what it means. His ball. You know, past lives are stored in the balls. Thought past lives were stored in the sword? Well, I guess past lives can be stored anywhere you can fit them. Anyway. One moment. You learn much on this channel. Please don't learn from me. Please don't learn from me. I am not educational. We're gonna save here. Next weekend, we will probably beat Phantasy Star 4. That's gonna happen. And on Tuesday, we're gonna go back to trying to beat Treasure of the Rudras. Which also may not take that long, I don't know. We might be able to beat it this week, and then we will have, like, 2 empty slots free, and I will spin for games, and video games will come to me, and we will play them. Won't that be great? Playing video games? Heck yeah. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'll see you all on Tuesday.